been shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody tell me how to rollin' with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream.
King Kong ain't got
cause I'm bread making homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want me slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm the hollow point tip, pointing that you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but I ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a meal. Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit
What's
to
my
hold.
name? Say my name. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We are here, feeling better. Yes, got into the sun a little bit out there on the front porch. Today, we are here. Today, we are going to watch two games that's going to go down to go ahead and finalize the Elite Eight. But first, we gonna talk about it. We got to talk about it. Then we gotta move on. Hey, listen. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, and I am the Gingerbread Man. Listen, this is an extension of Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Shout out to K-Sap. I hope my brother is feeling better. He had a serious scare. If y'all went over to the channel and saw my main man talk about it, you know, me and him last week was kind of like a bad health week. So take care of your health, man. Take care of your health. I had got the flu bug that everybody was talking about throughout the country. Some of us that caught that bug in Atlanta, they said 17 people throughout the airports had passed away last week when you looked at the editorials from whatever took place and being a part of that situation, heart ailments or something that have went home. By the time they made it home, some of those people is not here right now, and all they just wanted to do was go home. So a lot of people be like, oh man, you just was stuck in the airport and that's what it is. And no, it was bigger than that, y'all. Y'all didn't understand that this was a whole country dysfunction and a malfunction, and Atlanta was the worst. Yeah, that's right. She wins. Yo, huff ass city, you and ADP had me locked up in the y'all treated me so bad. Y'all made me sleep on the airport floor, y'all. That's how my sisters and my little nieces, that's how they treat me. They had me on the airport floor, sleeping for 24 hours just to catch a plane in the next day. I was in TSA for 8 hours just to get checked out. But yeah. So welcome, y'all. Welcome in. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hey, I see my baby girl, my sister always, my baby 12 sister, ADP is always in the building. My brother Nate, Chi-Town, Nate, hey, Nate, we gonna get on the horn tonight. I know you working overnight, so tonight we gonna get on the horn and we gonna break down some Chicago stuff that we've been hearing. I mean, you was asking me, did I hear certain things? I wasn't really out, so I ain't heard too much of nothing. But now that I got out today, it's a lot of stuff going on in the air, and we gonna talk about it tonight. Also, I'm gonna hit you on the IG so that we can get the show together. But most definitely, I appreciate everybody. I see my baby girl, she wins, who always consistent. Everybody, when you come in, hit the like button because it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about because this weekend did not go the way that I thought it was going to go. This weekend did not go the way that I personally thought that it was going to go. Y'all already know how I feel about Big Foe. Y'all already know that Big Foe is probably one of my favorite guard stars that's in the NCAA. I gotta get them herbs, y'all. I'm serious. Got a little peppermint in there. Keep the chest right. Yeah. But LSU took a fall. And I wanted all of the spirits to calm down. I didn't come right on and talk about it. Of course, I didn't feel well. I wasn't feeling good to really get on and elaborate. But I feel much better. But today, we have to elaborate on what transpired over the weekend. And it just did not go the way that I thought it was going to go because I thought it was going to be a UCLA and LSU battle. That's what I thought instead of UCLA and a Duke battle. I mean, it's cool to see Duke play and box it out with UCLA, even though I had UCLA to win. But I really did think that LSU would have been the best competition to make us see that they could probably snatch UCLA chain. And we didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see that. You know what I'm saying? It is really, it's really unfortunate when you don't see your stars or the ones that you want. We didn't get to see Cody. Cody McMahon went down. Michaela Blakes went down. Adi Crooks went down in the beginning. Poe Adi about to hit the portal. I don't know what y'all thinking. I just say, I don't know. I ain't hear nothing on the inside, but I think that Adi Crooks should and probably is hitting the portal. Jada too. Jada need to go too. I mean, Adi needs to go where she can actually get the NIL that she needs, the proper exposure that she needs. I think being there with Michaela will be a going to Vandy will be something that Adi Crooks, might look into. Going to Vanderbilt, being, a senior next year and gonna be that centerpiece for Vandy. And then you got Michaela there, two powerhouses, getting together. I mean, it ain't never really been done like that. So two powerhouse, the leading scorers of the NCAA getting together at, at Vanderbilt will be probably a prominent thing for Adi Crooks. So I do think that Adi, me and ADP been covering Adi for a while. And, Adi Crooks been getting slandered. She been talked about. She been called names. She's been bullied online. She's been sent memes, food memes, and all different types of disrespectful memes. Adi Crooks has went through a hell of a year this year, and she had a prominent year. People criticized her game, said that she was a loser, said that she all types of things. And Adi Crooks had a record-breaking season this year. Like, I don't get it. The mean things that we do online, the mean things that we say online, it's just, come on, y'all got to understand, man. These children are teenagers. They're small. You know that there's small things that you bringing up and making it real big. It's small. You know what I mean? Her weight, she's gonna lose weight. What you say, ADP? Say only 4 players left not in the transfer portal from Tennessee, Gummy bro. Dang. I already knew Tennessee. Look at Tennessee. Gone. You understand? What the lady lost her whole team. The lady lost her whole team. I thought that Tennessee was at least gonna be able to play Michigan and make it to Michigan. No, because of the confidence that has been taken, they could not put a string or nothing together. They couldn't. It was like after she went on, after she said what she said in that press conference, the whole team wanted Shania Barker wanted to get away from her. I mean, everybody wanted to get away from her. You know, I wonder where Cooper gonna go if Coop goes. But I mean, for a coach to get online or get on in the media, in the mass media, and say that her team are losers, pretty much, basically, that's what she said. Different from the Texas coach. The Texas coach said we were playing weak. We got to get better at that. That was it. She actually said that her team were actual losers. Like, what coach? What coach? What coach does anything like that? So hell yeah, she lost the locker room. She gonna lose probably all of the players. All of them. Katie might stay. Katie, whoever. Katie, Longstocking, I don't know. She might stay on the team. I don't know. But I understand that Tennessee has a long way to go. The coach is not familiar with how to talk to her players. And maybe she, you know what I mean? They were saying that she probably was going through postpartum. I don't know. You know, she just had a baby. It's a lot of things to consider. So it's very touchy when it comes to women. I really try to stay out of that. You know what I mean? If she going through postpartum or whatever is going on, she played it out. The postpartum played out in the media, which you don't want. Your school, as Tennessee, didn't want that to be played out in the media. So let's get into it, y'all. I'm going to read an article for you guys that's about 4 hours old and just give y'all some stuff that's going on, like on CBS and March Madness in 2026 schedule, NCAA tournament bracket dates and times. So, you know, we just going over some things of what they saw a couple hours ago. It say UConn and UCLA have reached the Final Four in the 2026 Women's NCAA tournament. The other 2 spots will be decided on Monday night. That's tonight, as Texas faces Michigan and South Carolina squares off with TCU. While there have been a handful of upsets, Michigan was the only number 2 seed in the Elite 8, and number 6 Notre Dame pulled off a 2 upset, and 10th seeded Virginia made a run to the Sweet 16. All 4 number 1 seeds have gone unbeaten in the tournament, with the closest margin of victory being UCLA 12 points win over Duke in the Elite 8 last night. UConn and UCLA, Texas, and South Carolina all made the Final Four last season, and they're trying to meet again in Phoenix next weekend. The regionals are being held in Fort Worth and Sacramento this weekend. This 2026 Final Four will be played in Phoenix, with the championship game on Sunday, April the 5th. The full schedule for the 2026 NCAA tournament is below. So you got the NCAA schedule going up. They say Monday, March 3rd, which is tonight, you're going to see Texas and Michigan, which I'm gonna cover. Texas and Michigan. Okay, bro, Nate. We gonna get that show together tonight. Texas and Michigan, South Carolina, and TCU is going at it tonight. So my picks for tonight. Can Michigan snatch a chain? Can the number 2 snatch a number 1? Will Michigan snatch Texas chain and give Texas something that they didn't look for? Will the super sophomores come in and steal it from a whole bunch of seasoned players? Now, Texas have a whole bunch of seasoned players. They already been there last year. It's going to be hard for the super sophomores to come in and steal a game. AC Shot-Towns and say, why is there only one Michigan player on the screensaver? But you folks, sorry, SA. South Carolina players up. Oh, it's a Michigan Big 3 will upset those sorry ass Texans. I'm not hitting the like button until you change your screen. My screensaver got what you talking about? I got Tanaya Lasson. I got Olivia Magic Miles. Big 4, she failed though. And then my baby, you already know that AZ gonna be on there. So what is you talking about? Oh, you talking about on the main? Get out of here, AC Chi-Town Calvin. Ain't nobody got no time to be doing that. Take too long to be doing all that stuff. I got Michigan up there, so don't be doing that. And then I'll do it on the next one. That's what I do. Don't be coming up in here, AC Chi-Town Calvin, trying to check nobody, because you're going to fall short like your team might do tonight. You better be focused on what you got to do tonight, like I'm focused on what I got to do tonight. Anyway, I'll get about some screensaver. Up in here, we trying to get this show done. And you up in here, my brother, come up in here causing shenanigans. And we got other stuff that we got to snatch chains and go to the Final Four. And he talking about some screensaver. But anyway, we looking at a situation where this might be a historic situation. This might be a historic situation because we have not seen all number 1 seeds go to the Final Four 2 times in a row. The last time it was done was years ago, but I'm talking about in our lifetime of watching this right here, 2 times in a row, all number 1 seeds go to where they supposed to be. I mean, man, what it would be. But I don't think TCU is going to be ready. But South Carolina got to come in right away. South Carolina, if you're watching, Baby Bop, Baby Raven, you got to lead the charge to get them going. Michigan got to slap them in the mouth right away in order to get Texas, because Texas like to be urgent. They real fast. They bucky up the water. They attentive. They're going to go right at you in your chest. Michigan cannot just be waiting to receive. Michigan got to be assertive and throw blows at them. That's what Michigan got to do in order to beat Texas tonight. Michigan is going to have to be the aggressor all the way through the game, not some of the game. Now, Michigan do got younger players that is very, very edgy, that can go there. Olsen and the guard that shoot the lights out the ball, She Cole, and then the little the point guard I think what's her name? You know the name, AC. You can put it up there, but those ones have to come into play, y'all. So enough of that. I just want to make sure that everybody understand that tonight's game is one of the biggest games that's going to be played competitively uh, with Texas and South Carolina. UConn had an easy cakewalk with Notre Dame. That was an easy cakewalk. By the time it came to the fourth quarter, Notre Dame was out of the game. By the time fourth quarter came, the Blue Devils was out of the game. But tonight, TCU in Michigan is coming to snatch the number one seeds chain, and the number one seeds have to be able to endure what these girls that's here now in the Elite Eight have to bring to the table. They are in the Elite Eight for a reason. They are a good team, and I believe that Michigan has more of a possibility to snatch a chain because Texas have been on a roll so long. Maybe it might be a little tiredness there, maybe. Sarah Swords and Holloway. That's right. I got them, AC. I just got so many names. I apologize for the Michigan flop, y'all, because Michigan is cold. Those girls are sophomores and holding it down. So they're going to be here. If they don't go to the Final Four this year, they definitely going to the Final Four next year. Trust me. If they ain't going as sophomores, if they don't go to the Final Four this year, next year, the super sophomores, they going to the Final Four next year. I'm booking it, and I'm gonna cover them next year. Coming up a little bit more, just showing some love to Michigan because I like the super sophomores, and I just watched them throughout. I also cover the game for them for AC Chi-Town Calvin. You know, I do that for my people who show me love, and I make sure that we talk about the right subjects and things. So, the bracket. The bracket has been busted. The bracket has been busted a long time ago. But for whoever still has and holds on to their bracket, and whoever predicted TCU, which I did, predict that TCU will make it thus far. I did have them coming thus far. But in the bracket, you got the biggest night probably ever. Because you got the super sophomores, which everybody just got on. Then you got Olivia Magic Miles and how she went over to another school. So they want to see how Olivia handles South Carolina. And if Olivia beats South Carolina tonight, y'all, that's going to be some history. That's going to be some history. And then it go, but if they don't lose, they still working with house money. She went to a whole nother team. She did whatever she did. Hey, Brian. Hey, my brother. Brian out of Harrison house. So TCU not falling short will not make Olivia Miles at this point make her drop in any rankings. It actually make her with the play that Olivia Miles been doing, y'all, it probably make Olivia Miles in that 1 to 3. She could possibly go number 1. She could possibly go number 1. It's all about what Dallas want. And if they want Paige to be at the 2 instead of Paige being at the 1, because we know that Paige can play the 2 perfect. Actually, the 2 is her, you know what I mean, choice of play. Because in college, KK was the 1, Paige was the 2, AZ played the 3 when they all 3 was in school. So Paige know how to play 2-3. She's tall enough to play 2-3-2. So she also 6'1". So Paige probably could go, if they want a point guard, Dallas want a point guard, Dallas will take Olivia Miles. Oh, that'll be nasty. Olivia Miles, Paige Beckers, and whoever else. God damn. Yeah, that's going to be wild. Because like I said, what's up, Chicago Cheetah? How you doing? AC Chi-Town Calvin. I think that Michigan going to be here for a while. And I do think the biggest game that we going to see tonight in the Elite 8 is going to be played tonight for the Texas and Michigan. I think that that's a bigger game that I'm anticipating. Michigan could snatch a chain. So I will be on air at 6 o'clock streaming that game and calling that game out on the Players Club. Also, South Carolina play tonight. We'll be streaming that on the Players Club also. But I already predicted South Carolina to beat TCU. But I do think, even though I got Texas going, don't get me wrong, I got all 4 of the number 1s. I got all 4 of the number 1s going to the Final Four. But I do think that Michigan can snatch Texas chain. Let's say Scott Ian should draft Kiki Rice or Raven Johnson. I would rather have Raven. I would rather have Raven over Kiki any day, but Kiki is 6'1". But I would rather have Raven Johnson, but I'm good with Kiki too, because I got love for Kiki. I don't think Kiki is fugazi. And I do think Kiki can run, but she don't have the defense that Raven have and the intensity, the tenacity. So even before we get Kiki, I would want Tanaya Latson before we get some Kiki Rice. But, you know, I'm out of here there. I would get Raven. I'll get 2 Kane cuts before I even go to a Kiki Rice. You know, I'll go search for my point guard, if anything. But if Raven is gone. But if Raven is available, I want Raven Johnson. And then maybe we could, I don't know, if Jeff P could pull a miracle and be able to move up and get somebody else. I don't know. I don't know what Jeff P could do and pull. But we going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to go to that show in a minute. They say, that's what it's showing me, AC Chi-Town Calvin. It ain't showing me what you put up. I don't know. Let me see. What type of emojis you put up. Shady. Oh, you know what though? It says, I'm not taking Raven that high. You could trade down if you want Raven. Hey, Brother Nate, we're gonna talk about it tonight, but I think you underestimate Raven Johnson, who she really is. I think remember what I said. Remember we was on that show and I was talking about Olivia Miles and the aspects of what Olivia Miles was, and that certain person told me that Olivia Miles was not a point guard at all. Said that Olivia Miles wasn't a point guard and she's horrible and all of these different things. Because they saying they break down the film on her and she's horrible. Man, I don't know what they be talking about. But your eyes, let your eyes. Raven Johnson controls the pace. Raven Johnson controls the way the offense is ran. Raven Johnson controls the defense on how the defense plays her on offense. Raven Johnson controls the defensive head. Raven Johnson shuts down her players all the time. There's not one person in the draft, in the 1 through 10, that can do a seatbelt like Raven. Name them. I'll wait. Ain't nobody sitting in the chair like Raven Johnson. She is the top defensive player of the year. You can't take that award away from her, brother Nate. That's just what she is. So either they wrong or you wrong. Either they wrong, I'm wrong, you wrong, or you just don't see it that way. But she is the defensive player of the year. And I don't think that there's nobody who I would love to come play defense and tenacity and run out and who's poised more than Raven Johnson. Kiki Rice not better than Raven in that. No, sir. And Kiki Rice not a better scorer than Raven Johnson. Nowhere near. Raven Johnson gonna bust a 3 on your ass. Keep playing with her. Y'all seen it? She gonna pop a 3 on your ass. You do that Caitlin Clark wave off shit if you want to. Play if you want to. But I know that some of you guys can't get over the white girl waving her down, the white girl waving her down. It was in the game. She actually was a fucking sophomore, but you know, the white girl wave. Y'all can't get past that. I understand that y'all can't get past that part, but it's okay. You know what I mean? She was a sophomore, but she a senior now, a 5-time now. She was a sophomore then, but now she's a senior, a super senior. So all of that old stuff don't exist. It says they'll either trade up or down unless Angel willing to deal with Fly J Mama. Hell no. No, sir. That ain't going down. Those who think Fly J coming to Chicago, y'all can forget about that. Y'all can forget about that. She is not coming to Chicago. She not. From what I understand and what just transpired. Now, it was a possibility that Fly J could have came. But winning in real life, Raven Johnson didn't lose type shit going on in the air. No. And some people be like, oh, she a woman. She had her moment. Well, men can't get away with it. What you think a woman should get away with it? Hell no. Hell no. The ball boys, the ball daddy got grilled, got monsterized, and he was just pumping up his kids. He ain't never say that neither one of his children was better. He ain't say the ball daddy was just like, yes, they make the team better, and this is the skills they got. He got monsterized. Lonzo Ball, though. The ball daddy. But this lady over here saying that Fly J winning in real life, and the team lost and Fly J didn't lose. No, y'all want us to go past that. Y'all want us to look past that type of shit. No, you don't get away with that. No, you ain't gonna get away with that. And I know some of y'all say, I'm tired of hearing about it. Well, she the one that said the shit. I ain't say it. She said it, so now that shit viral. That shit'll never go away. The internet, like ADP say, The internet always wins. The internet always wins. ADP had a special about that. Like they got this little stigma on Audie Crooks. Like for what? You know, but I ain't going back on Audie. I love Audie. Shout out to Audie Crooks. You had a great season. Forget all the haters. Forget about the haters and what they said. Keep on pushing, baby girl. And to all of the girls that transpired, that was in this maze right here, that is in the brackets that we see right here, to all of these young ladies, to all of you that participated in the bracket games, congratulations. May you have a more successful year. Work on your game. Work on what they say that you not. And prove the people wrong. I'm talking to all of the participants that is here playing women's basketball. Work on your game because you can beat the odds and you could go against what anybody frame you out to be. You don't, I'm not who they, well, they thought I mean, they thought I was gonna be, you know what I mean, pretty much gone at 18. I'm a young black man from the ghetto, from the west side of Chicago, the worst part of town. I'm still here. I'm 56 and kicking by the grace of God Almighty, Allah, by the grace. And my glory goes to him. Just like Hannah Hidalgo say, the glory is all to him. First of all. So I would say we have to get ready for one of the biggest games that's going to be played in basketball history coming to the finals. Who will play in the finals? I don't know. Who you got, Bro Claw? I got the Gamecocks. Y'all already know that I picked the Gamecocks to win, but that could change. That could change on how they performing and how things are going. But I got the Gamecocks to take it off. But that, like I said, that can change because Michigan can throw a wrench. The super sophomores can throw a wrench in the game tonight. TCU can throw a wrench in the game tonight. So I predict that all the number one teams will be there to face one another. So that's who I got, all of the number one teams in the Final Four. And we're going to move on from that. Let's go. Let's go to the WNBA. We're going to go to WNBA. We got some new news. I wanted to play some things that Ncaa has said. Hold on a second, chat. I think she wins. We're going to talk about a little bit of the sky real quick. I know y'all can't wait to talk about that sky stuff. I know. On who will be protected. I know. I know y'all with y'all messy selves want to talk about who will be protected. Okay, let me send it to y'all. Let me see. Let me put it up there for y'all. So I believe that the protection would. I think the names for the protection should go out. Is it April 1st? For protecting their players. Let me see. When the list of protected players, take the player for WNBA expansion. Yep. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. So April 3rd, in about 3 days, they're gonna release. They say they don't publish the names. No, no. It's a list though. It's a let's say when do the list. No, I'm just saying I want to know when the protected. You gonna know by who they gonna draft, just like they did last year. You gonna know by like the Valkyries did last year. You gonna know who's gone and who not, who was protected or not. They came out with the list afterwards. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know who. Stop it! Stop, AC Shutdown Cal. Caitlin ain't did nothing to nobody. It says existing WNBA teams must submit their protected players list maximum of 5 players by Sunday, March 29th. So the list went in yesterday. While the lists are submitted, the league on this date, the specific protected names are often not made public immediately. So it will be made public, Brother Nate, but not immediately. With the full expansion draft results for Portland and Toronto revealing April 3rd of who they gonna pick. Oh man, listen, it's a busy week, y'all. So say Friday, April 3rd, the expansion draft begins. Yeah, let me go get into this. Let me get into the good part. It says they just talking about 20 players that might be available for Portland. Let's see what they talking about. Some of these writers, they be just writing for clickbait. It says 20 players that might be available for Portland Fire in the WNBA expansion draft. I'm gonna read all that. They say Marina Mabry. I think let me see what they talk about. Ain't nobody getting no subscription with that. They got Marina Mabry up in there. I I'm not subscribing to that. I was just trying to see the word on the streets, y'all. I be scoping. I be doing my investigation. I'll be scoping it out. But my question is, do Chicago get rid of everybody? Who do Chicago protect? When all the dust settled and all the feelings and emotions go away, you know, I know it's some of y'all be in y'all feelings and don't be looking at business. Do we keep Ariel Atkins? Do we protect Ariel Atkins? Do we keep we know Sluty with no booty. Ain't no way in the world she coming back and being good. Not off no 1 year. And Juju had to take a whole year off. Ain't no way Sluty with no booty gonna be ready. And she tore her ACL last year. And it still ain't been a year since she tore her ACL. And most people take over a year for it to heal. And these young ones with the bones, they bones heal quicker than our bones. And she almost 40. And her bones definitely ain't gonna be whatever the medication she taking, the pills or allegedly, whatever she taking, ain't gonna make her heal no quicker. And play ultimately a supreme game. That just ain't gonna happen. I mean, that's once in a lifetime. Yes, Fee can't bounce back or whatever, but that's once in a lifetime. That's 1 in a million. That's 1 in a million. You usually, it takes 2 years. When the ACL is done, it takes you about 2 years. So do we keep Ariel Atkins? Check. Because I think not protecting Ariel Atkins and giving her an offer, if we get out of our feelings, we got to get out of our feelings. Did she have the best year? No, she didn't. Teams do need a chance to jail. Teams need chances to jail. Teams need a chance to get along. So do we keep Ariel Atkins on the list? What's up, Green Thumb? Green Thumb say yes. It says Sky Protected Angel, Miller, Maddie, Sloot, and Ariel. I don't know why they protected Sloot though. What is the fetish? We know the fetish, but why? I mean, they know that this girl not gonna be ready. They know this girl. And the other girl broke her leg from Mississippi, who's younger. She still ain't back. Y'all know what I'm talking about, our draft pick. The rookie that we drafted, she ain't back. And they drafted the young girl. If she ain't back, and she had a leg break, she had a break. Sloot had a ACL injury. And that young girl, she ain't back yet. They ain't even talking about the young girl. You got what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I don't get the fetish. Yeah, Cam Brink over a year. AC Chi-Town Calvin said, Sky Protected Angel, Miller, Maddie, Sloot, and Ariel. Hey, Mama June. Hey, Mama. Hey, baby. It says, I would not protect Ariel Atkins. Why, Mom? I mean, I say, so listen, Mama June, I say we gonna get out of our feelings about the problem. We talking about a player though that we already got in the bag. We already got Ariel Atkins in the bag. She was once an all-star. She is not a bad player. We know she's not a bad player. To have somebody still there on the roster with some type of continuity, you know what I mean? Here y'all go, y'all. Y'all ready for it? This is what I wanted to bring up. It says, Bro Claw, nobody wants salute, so they got to say they're protecting her. No fetish. Sky protecting. She wins. I told you, get out your feelings. We trying to be professional. What's up, Jimmy? What's going on, Jamie Hodges? Hit the like button when y'all come in. It says Angel, Camilla, Haley Van Lift, Maddie, Sivka. Those are the people I would protect because of their rookies' contracts. I mean, but is Sivka gonna come this year? Is Sivka gonna come this year? I mean, we counting goats. I don't like to count goats. We ain't even seen that late. We ain't even seen Sivka. It's basketball forever. One say they gave up too much for Atkins. Have to at least sign and trade so you can have to protect her. Jeff Pagliosha final moments giving up for Sonia Citron. Absolutely basketball forever. Absolutely, brother. Basketball forever. Absolutely. $312 day gets a 3-point upgrade. So y'all, they cut the ribbon. So the facility should be ready to be walked into this month in a couple days. Check. The Chicago facility should be ready to walk into. Once again, the Chicago Sky facility should be ready to walk into this year. But I told you guys that it would be ready. Nate told you, Quita told you, you know, we boots on the ground. We told you that it was going to be ready. They did everything. We got to get out of, when it comes to the Chicago Sky, we got to get out of the negative shit that they do. We're not going to let no negative ass organization make us negative people, right? We're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is that we're going to talk about, is it ready to walk in? Is it ready for them to come in and do what they need to do? Because I think that going to the construction site this week, I want to put some boots on the ground. I told y'all when I come back to Chicago, I was going to go by there. And I wanted to see for myself, to give y'all the report, boots on the ground report on how it looks and what is done. So it's the Chicago Sky facility done. And why am I bringing up the Chicago facility while we talking about who to core and who to keep? Well, it depends on who to core, who to keep, and who coming on this facility, y'all. It says breaking news. Addie Deal has entered the transfer. She leaving. Hey, We just, hey, thank you, Brady. 98 Sports. Thank you. I just was talking about Audi. It's Audi. It's like Audi 5000. That's why I was like, Eddie. Yeah, Audi. We just, me and ADP was just conversating about that. And with the chat. I think that she should have hit the portal. I think that she should go somewhere where they can help her go into the W. Just like Tanaya. Because guess what, y'all? Tanaya Latson going to the Final Four, and then she also going to the finals. Oh, that's a big upgrade for Tanaya. Tanaya need, so like we was talking about, Tanaya need this Final Four and finals more than Raven do. Tanaya needs this Final Four more than Raven. Why do you say that, bro, Claude? Well, I'm saying it because Tanaya Latson was the number one scorer last year, and she's not that this year. That's why. They think that she fell off, but she did. It says Addie Deal never got a chance. Got pulled out as soon as she had a turnover. It says, I think Sitka is supposed to come. Yeah, I think she's supposed to come too, Mama June. But we gonna see. Okay, so let's go. Chicago Sky facility ready update. Today. Okay, they're trying to give us it says Chicago Sky new 80,000 square feet, 60 million practice facility in Bedford is on track of operational late spring 2026. The estimated opening around April for training camp. So by the time they get ready for training camp, they're talking about around 15th, 16th. They're talking about in 2-3 weeks, it should be ready, chat. It says the facility was delayed from late 2025 due to the expanding upgrade designs. We already know that. We ain't talking about that. We know what y'all tried to pull. The amenities features 2 full WNBA courts, advanced recovery suites, chefs, kitchens, content studio, makeup, all of those type of rules, location near the airport, while enclosing the ceremonies occurred in late, you know what I mean? They got it where you can perform ceremonies there, whatever they doing there, y'all. We don't care about none of that shit. Update today. See, we on their ass though. Listen, I'm on it for y'all. It says, I'm glad the training facility is going to be ready, bro, Claude. Have you heard anything regards to the Sky being sold due to the owner dishonesty? Well, we getting closer to the date, Mama June. We getting closer to the date. It says, I told people that the facility would be ready. People were saying, how are they going to build in the cold Chicago winter? I said, they've been building in the winter. Over 100 years, Sears Tower was built in the winter. Sears Tower was built in the winter. And now it's more advanced, which me and AC Chi-Town and Brother Nate, we always telling y'all, which I know She Wins know this too. They warm the ground up, y'all. They have bubbles now. They put bubbles. They put that big bubble there. They warm the ground up. They put that heat thing. Y'all saw it, how they had the plastic and all that stuff. They heat the ground up, y'all. They heat the ground up. They put that shit down. I mean, it's new. This ain't the old Stone Ages. So that facility, I knew it was gonna get put up. I knew it was gonna get put up. That I wasn't harping on. I was just harping on the treatment of who would really actually come and play, will come that we can recruit that really want to have all of these amenities. You know what I mean? Who would really want to come? Who would really want to come to Chicago now that we do have? They've created a way for veterans to actually live comfortable, right? They've created a way for veterans to come to Chicago and actually be able to function in Chicago, not in an apartment the way Courtney Williams in the tragic. I know that she had a tragic experience in Gabby Williams and all of that the way that it was, but now it's a standard. The CBA is in. So now we got to go off of the CBA. The CBA has standards that the Chicago Sky has to meet. Even at bare minimum, it's going to be luxurious. Do y'all understand? The CBA covered it. Even if a team try to go to the bare minimum, which we know they probably would try, any team or any business would try to cut corners to not spend as much money, but the Chicago Sky is allowed to be able to facilitate for players to come. Plus, they got money. So y'all that's cut it out, they have money for them to come here. They said, Bam Bam, going so happy. She wins, cut it out. She wins, Bam Bam playing for. Yeah, she coming straight to the dream. She coming where you at, so you could be feeding her donuts where Krispy Kreme is cheaper. But more on the facility. So the Chicago Sky and the stunts that they doing right now, they have to get these things done. They have to be on time, chat. Listen, chat, do y'all understand that the Chicago Sky got to do every... Let me get on this thing. The Chicago Sky has to be accurate in everything that needs to be done right now, per CBA, per NBA, per them going to court. They have to spend that money. They have to show, them books got to open. Y'all understand that? This man is, listen, this is the right time for any player to come to Chicago because they're going to get a bag. They're going to get paid. They're going to get paid. Watch. And y'all going to be surprised who come to the Sky when all y'all over there talking about ain't nobody coming to Chicago. Yes, money talks. What planet are you on? Just like y'all said the Angel wasn't going to be here. Angel here. What planet do you live on with your emotional ass, with your hormones going? I don't know what time of the month it is. I ain't trying to speak on that. I'm just saying get over that emotional part. Think business. Think about Angel and being a business person, a mogul that she is. She got affairs that she's taking care of. Her intentiveness of being a great mogul of a business person, not just a great basketball player, but all of it rides on the same thing. Like y'all straight Lulu though. They be Lulu. She wins. I be like, get out your emotional bag. Goddamn. She gonna be in Chicago. She on a rookie contract. She can't do nothing but play her contract out. I'm glad that she getting more money because the CBA now got to pay them a little bit more. I'm glad of that, but she didn't qualify for those things. I think Sister Keisha them covered on the qualifications that Caitlin Clark and AB gonna be, Aaliyah Boston them gonna be having some perks due to whatever, but she did go twice in the road to the All-Star. So hopefully this year, our baby girl don't get injured, and she's at the you know what I mean, at the top of her game as it elevates. Hopefully she gets an all team this year, and once she get an all team, they automatically got to send her. They're gonna automatically have to give Angel anyway the max. So I don't really be worried about Angel money. Y'all be worried about Angel money. I'm not worried about Angel money. I'm not worried about that. Angel got herself. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Angel gonna be all right. Angel gonna be fine. We just gotta know. We just won't. All right, I'm gonna get up off the subject. I'm gonna almost be done, but I'm gonna get off the subject after these messages. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. It sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com, and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports. On the team that they have listed is E. Will, Haley Van Lift, Angel Reese, Ariel Atkins, Rebecca Allen, Suvjay Uzan, Camilla Cardoso, Maddie Westbelt, Courtney Vandersloot, and Rachel Badham. So we know that Courtney Vandersloot is also asking for monies. She wants to be in that max tier. We heard that already in the game. I gave that to y'all the other day. She wants to be in the max talk. It says Henry Marcus, how you doing, brother Henry? You say nobody has done more for women's basketball in Chicago than Michael Alter. The Sky franchise was first offered to the Bulls, but they refused. Yes, that's true, Henry. That's true on what it seems like. But Reggie, the guy, he was the one who put the money up. If you did your investigation and you looked at the terms of endearment, Michael Alter did not have the money, or did not put the money up to fund the initial purchase and the actual put down payment for the Chicago Sky. It was not. It's the guy that's taking them to court right now. Him and his firm and his people was the one who put it on. Michael Alter did minimal, just like he's doing minimal for the actual facility. But for Michael Alter to take on a team, a WNBA team, sure, he gets kudos for that, but he's not the #1 dude. Just like Keisha Tony on spring break, since LSU ain't playing. Boy, they gonna get you. Michael Alter put up money because he believed that Chicago deserves women's basketball pro team. Yes, Henry, that's also true. But he didn't put up all of the money. Matter of fact, he didn't put up 50% of the money. He didn't put up 60% of the money. It's already in the books. All you got to do is just go right on Google. They already got on how much that he put in for this team. Yes, he was the initiator of it, But from the sole records of it all, Michael Alter did not put down the multitude of the money to get the Chicago Sky started. The 10 million came from Reginald them. St. Mama said Angel was robbed because she would have been all defensive team. Yes, she would have been, but she got, that was them. That was on the people deciding. It wasn't on Chicago Sky or whatever games. Yeah, I agree, Brother Henry. He is the main guy who initiated it. It was his idea. But you know, like in all things, you find investors, right? You might have the product, but you still need money to keep it going. That's who Michael Alter is, and that's why that's why they're accusing him of buying up the shares, because he had to become the majority owner. When the shares were released, he bought the shares before they were released, and this is what they charging him with before, you know, because everybody was on an equal platform when it was coming before that public release. But Michael Alter, they said the night of when the clock hit 12, Michael Alter had already started buying the shares, or already put in and had the shares already taken care of. For him to become the sole majority owner of the Chicago Sky, it wasn't like that in the beginning. I mean, that's just factual. That's on documents. It's on public documents. You could go and look at the graph, unless you don't want to stay on the facts. It says, oh, you trolling. There you go, Henry. You was on good terms. It says Michael Alter is the muddy water. Not ever. Not ever. See, here, you come in here, you always acting up, man. Stop acting up, man. Hit the like button too, Mike. I mean, Henry. Hit the like button, y'all. Listen, what I will say is this. The players that we have right now, these players, are not going to win a championship nowhere. None of these players, all together assembled around Angel and Camilla. Maybe Michaela and Wnba. I would keep Michaela, me personally. I would keep Michaela and Wnba and Ariel Atkins. Everybody else, Haley Van Liv could stay if they don't pick her. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell y'all. We need the right product to come. But we know we got Angel, we know we got Maddie, we got Camilla, we got Haley, Sifka. We know they all are under rookie contracts. So that's 5 players that's under rookie contracts with the Sky. So the rest of these people are not signed with the Sky. All of these are free agents. The only one that I could see really coming back is maybe, and y'all, no disrespect, but I think that they trying to keep Kia Nurse too. That's just word on the street. I'm just saying. Kia Nurse better take her ass to Canada. And Rachel better start coaching a high school team. And say, how did we was able to win 2021? Because nobody didn't expect it and beat a damn goof Phoenix team stacked with Cunning, Torres, and Diggins. Yeah, we did that. What's up, Juice? What's going on? But my nephew's Terrell Howell Juice hit the like button. Listen, all I can tell y'all is that right now, Chicago Sky is in trouble, and I don't see them keeping nobody but Haley, Angel, Camilla, and Maddie. because they under rookie contract, so they don't have to court him. They don't have to court him. So who do they court? I asked y'all the question. I would say they court Ariel Atkins to get some for maybe, because they ain't getting nothing for Snooty with no booty. They not getting nothing for Snooty, no booty. And maybe Michaela Wnba. Maybe Michaela. I know a lot of y'all be forgetting Michaela, but Michaela only on her 4th year contract. She a free agent for the first time this year. Say, I'm good. 75 degrees out here. I know clowning. I know Madison and Weston, baby. Kids fighting and shit. They better stop fighting, Juice. Yeah, but the thing is, man, I don't know, y'all. I just think that it says no, go off Nas money before you offer Michaela. Yeah. Offer Nas some money. I told you I want Nas Hillman here. I do, to bag up. So this is what I was saying with my player, with my partner, Nas Hillman. Listen, all of these players, it's over 120 players. I'm not packaging up nothing for no draft pick, nothing. I'm picking what I'm gonna pick in the draft, and I'm paying for whatever I'm gonna pay for in the goddamn free agency. I'm paying for what I want to pay for in the free agency, and I'm picking what I need to pick in the draft. And that's how it's supposed to go. I ain't trying to package up nothing to get this one for that one. Hell no. You don't got to do that. It's free agent. It's free money. Put it out there. I ain't got to do all that shit. Hey, do you want to come here? I got some paper for you. Do you want to get this paper? And I'll pay you for these amount of years. You going to get this bag right here. See this bag? See this bag with all you get? I got this bag for you. Ain't nobody turning that down, so forget about what y'all talking about. Ain't nobody turning that type of money down. Ain't nobody turning that type of money down, and they say, oh, the mistreatment. They can't be mistreated no more. The facility is done. The arrangements is done. The CBA is done. They have to meet the requirements of the CBA, or it's going to be trouble in paradise. Y'all understand? What Courtney Williams was talking about and Gabby Williams was talking about was stuff that they was able to get away with in the CBA of last year. They was able to get away with a whole bunch of BS. And they was running Barnum and Bailey had better facilities than Chicago Sky. Have y'all ever been to the circus? The circus had better accommodations. The elephants had better rooms than what the girls on the Chicago Sky had. But now, because the CBA has changed everything, it's a new day, y'all, in the whole game. Everybody got to meet this, or they don't. Y'all see Connecticut is now in Houston. Connecticut is now in Houston. The Houston Comets is back. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow morning. We're going to go into Connecticut being sold. Oh, tonight. We're going to talk about that tonight, about the selling of the team, and then we're going to discuss the winners of tonight. But I can't wait for this WNBA to start. We got games in Houston. I'm definitely going to Houston. I wasn't going to Connecticut, but I'm going to Houston because I got so many cousins in Houston. Y'all already know it's crack-a-lackin' in Houston. I love it in Houston. And to my cousins in Houston, hey, Jackie, I'm coming. So get my bed ready. That's it. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And thank you for what you will do. More after these messages. Let me tell you about the simplest way to get you in some WNBA and NBA action. Find your player, pick higher or lower, and win some extra cash. Pick between 2 to 5 players to fill out your pick'em entry. Get every pick right and win some much-needed cash. Use promo code SteadyServ and receive $1,000 bonus in cash. Now that it's football season, follow Steadyservin ENT as I share my picks. Pick players, choose the amount, win money, make picks, win cash. Thanks, Underdog Fantasy, for your partnership with us, and thank you for using the promo code SteadyServin on Underdog Fantasy. Turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. I had to get this video in. I am feeling a lot better. I got my tea with my herbs in it. Y'all, I had a hell week. The worst 7 days of my entire life. God damn. It was bad. But please, please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to give to the channel, please give to the channel. Do so. Give to the channel. Support the channel. Super chatter, super sticker, whatever you would love to do to support this channel. We are banging on this channel, bringing y'all the best stuff that you can, you know what I'm saying, be able to do. And also, if you do have a business, please put your business in the chat. Please put your business in the chat. And if you have a business or you know someone with a business, please make sure in the chat you have the site where they can be able to be contacted, or the site that everybody can look up. But for us, me and what I do and how I do on this channel, because I support the entrepreneur. I support the one who makes it happen for themselves. I support. Go to Steadyservin. Go to my website. And when you go to my website, you can go on. You put in Steadyservin ENT. You hit the website. And the website will show Thus Wise. And you will go here to promotion services. Once you hit the promotion services, you go over to promotion services, it's going to come up. And then, of course, it's going to tell you if you have a brand, if you want me to support you in any type of way. It says, are you looking to boost your brand and reach a wider audience? Our sports podcast and social media channels offer the perfect platform to promote your business. With our engaged listening base, we can help you connect with potential customers and grow your brand. Let's work together and elevate your marketing strategy. So hit me up. Y'all could go hit me on IG. Juice will tell you I answer all my IGs. You can go hit me on my website. Please subscribe to the website. Go over to the Players Club. Subscribe to the Players Club with my partner in crime. Subscribe, and make sure everything is all right. This will cost 1 point. Supermax Burrell. Will 100 be protected? She's a major talent. Yes. I agree. Odyssey Sims is gettable. Yeah, I agree here. Listen, y'all. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate all of you guys that come here and support me and push the envelope. But if you want to be a part of my channel and join my channel and be a bread maker, because look, this is the first hustlepreneur that you ever seen. Y'all see that? Hustlepreneur, creator, producer. They be like, what you got on? Brander, manufacturer, distributor, wholesaler, retailer, and investor. That be me. See that? Look at all that. That's that. See, gingerbread man trademark. Come on, man. Y'all gotta. I make my own stuff. Y'all already know what's happening. Come on over here, man. The coolest gang is over here. and be a bread maker. And also enjoy.
I'm a bread maker. 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 We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers, we them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my bins. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends.
So you could be a bread maker, you could join the channel, have more fun, get you a t-shirt, get your butter, whatever it is. We gonna have those perks ready. We gonna go over it and make it happen, man. Appreciate y'all. I can't wait. The channel finna come on. We finna go to work in about at 6 o'clock. Michigan is about to play Texas. We gonna have that on the Players Club. Come on over, do what you gotta do, support the crew. Hey, be a part of this family. Hey, my sister Nicole, I love you. Okay, go ahead. I love you. Hey, y'all. Much love, peace, and hair grease. Love y'all, man. Hey, please keep the main thing the main thing. Chicago forever. Chicago, nigga.
Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, Wnba. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I play for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing. Countdown, buzzer beater, how the game go. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what I stand for. Chicago, it's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city